Here's what the pros won't tell you: while everyone's waiting for spring planting season, February gardeners are already 3 months ahead. And no, I'm not talking about your typical lettuce and peas. These 7 crops will have you harvesting abundance while your neighbors are just starting their first transplants. Stick around because number 5 literally grows money, and I mean that. Welcome back to Earthly Gardening, where we prove you don't need deep pockets to grow deep roots. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. This is where budget-friendly gardening meets real results. And to my returning green thumbs, thank you for being part of this community. You keep showing up, and I keep bringing you the strategies that actually work. Before we dig in, do me a quick favor: if you find even one useful tip today, tap that like button. It tells YouTube to share this with more gardeners like you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now because we're planting wisdom every single week, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Alright, let's grow. February might feel like the garden's still sleeping, but smart growers know this is prime time. Not for the usual suspects, but for crops that give you an unfair advantage. We're talking vegetables that mature faster, tolerate cold like champions, and frankly, taste better when started in the chill. Plus, you'll save serious money skipping the garden center rush in April. Seed 1, broad beans. Forget everything you know about spring bean planting. Broad beans, also called fava beans, are true winter warriors. Sowing them in February gives the plants time to build deep, sturdy root systems in cool soil, without the stress of rising heat. That early start is a quiet advantage most gardeners overlook. Here's the clever part: while others are fighting aphids and heat stress in late spring, your February sown beans are already finishing up. They grow, flower, and produce before many common pests even become a problem. Go for cold-tolerant varieties like Aqua Dulce Claudia or the Sutton. Plant the seeds about 2 inches deep and 6 inches apart. And you don't need anything fancy. Regular garden soil is perfectly fine because these seeds are tough and reliable germinators. The payoff comes fast. By late May, you'll be harvesting fresh beans while most people are still transplanting tomatoes. Even better, broad beans naturally fix nitrogen in the soil, leaving it richer and more fertile for whatever you plant next. It's one crop that feeds both you and your garden. Seed 2, spinach. Now, I know what you're thinking. Spinach? Really? But hear me out. February sown spinach gives you leaves that are noticeably sweeter, more tender, and far less likely to bolt than spinach planted later in spring. The cool soil temperatures trigger slower, steadier growth, which is exactly what makes the flavor and texture so good. Try reliable varieties like Bloomsdale or Space. Sow the seeds about ½ an inch deep in rows, and don't worry about the chill spinach actually germinating better in cold soil than warm. That early start is the secret most gardeners miss. If your ground isn't frozen solid, direct sow outdoors. If it is, start them in small modules indoors and transplant in about 3 weeks. Either way, you'll be picking edible leaves in roughly 40 days, and the plants will keep producing for up to 8 weeks with regular harvesting. Those $5 bags of organic spinach at the store add up fast. A single packet of seeds, usually under $1 worth per planting, can give you the equivalent of $40 to $60 in fresh greens over the season. This is what growing your own food really means: turning a tiny investment into weeks of harvest. Seed 3, garlic chives. Most people plant regular chives, but garlic chives are the quiet upgrade almost nobody talks about. February is perfect to start them because these hardy perennials actually benefit from a cold period before they really take off. Plant them once, and they'll keep feeding you for years with almost no effort. The difference is easy to spot. Garlic chives have flat, blade-like leaves instead of hollow tubes, and the flavor is milder, slightly garlicky, and far less onion-forward. That makes them incredibly versatile. They're amazing in stir-fries, omelets, soups, salads, noodles, and basically anywhere you'd use green onions but with a smoother, more balanced taste. Start seeds indoors in small pots, barely covering them with soil since they don't like to be buried deep. Keep the soil moist but never soggy, and give them bright light. In about 6 to 8 weeks, you'll have sturdy little transplants ready for the garden. Here's the part most people miss. One small plant slowly turns into a thick clump that you can divide every year. That means a single packet of seeds, usually just a few dollars, can turn into a lifetime supply. As a bonus, they produce clusters of delicate white flowers in late summer that bees absolutely love, turning your herb patch into a pollinator magnet. Seed 4. Onions from seed. Everyone buys onion sets because that's what garden centers push. But February seed sowing? Game changer. You get access to varieties you'll never find, such as specialty onions, sweet onions, storage onions that last until next February. Varieties like Ailsa Craig for exhibition-sized bulbs or Red Baron for stunning red onions. Seeds cost a fraction of sets. We're talking 200 plants for the price of 50 sets. Start them indoors in trays, 1/4 inch deep, and keep them in a bright, cool spot. The trick is keeping them trimmed. Once seedlings reach 4 inches tall, snip them back to 3 inches with scissors. Sounds counterintuitive, but this creates stockier, stronger plants. Transplant outside in 8 weeks when they're pencil thick. Here's what the pros know. Seed-grown onions actually store better than set-grown because they haven't been stressed by the dormancy period that sets go through. You're looking at onions that'll keep through winter, which means you're basically never buying onions again. If you're finding these tips valuable, drop a comment below and tell me which seed you're most excited to try. Comments help this video reach more gardeners, and honestly, I love hearing what you're growing. And if you haven't liked this video yet, now's a great time. That little thumbs up makes a bigger difference than you think. Seed 5. Lettuce. Standard lettuce is fine, but February is your window for growing restaurant-quality salad greens that grocery stores charge premium prices for. We're talking butter crunch, oak leaf, romaine varieties that thrive in cool weather. Winter density, romaine and Arctic king butterhead are cold-tolerant champions. Sow seeds 1/4 inch deep in trays or directly in the ground if it's workable. Space them just 3 inches apart because here's the secret, you're not growing full heads. Harvest leaves continuously by cutting the outer leaves while the center keeps producing. This cut and come again method means one planting gives you fresh salad for 2 months straight. A family of 4 can save $200 to $300 per season just by growing lettuce this way instead of buying those plastic clamshells. The February advantage is huge. These plants develop slowly in the cool weather, which means less bitterness and better texture. By the time May heat arrives, you're already harvesting, and you can succession plant into shade for summer supply. Seed 6. Kale. Kale got trendy, then people got tired of hearing about it, but February sown kale is genuinely special. Cold exposure actually improves the flavor. Frost converts starches to sugars, making leaves sweeter. Winterbore and Lacinato varieties handle cold brilliantly. Start seeds indoors 1/2 inch deep, or direct sow if your soil is ready. These plants are virtually indestructible once established. Pests. Barely an issue with February starts because the plants are strong before pest pressure builds. One packet of seeds gives you 20 to 30 plants. Each plant produces harvestable leaves for 6 months or more if you keep picking. Compare that to buying kale bunches at $3 each, and you're saving hundreds while getting fresher, better-tasting greens. Plus, kale keeps producing through summer if you provide some shade, and then it rebounds in fall. Plant it once in February, and you've got greens until December. That's efficiency. Seed 7. Radishes. Radishes are the crop almost everyone overlooks in February, and that's a big mistake. Not just because they're fast, about 25 days from seed to harvest, but because they quietly do double duty in your garden. Cold-tolerant varieties like French breakfast and cherry belle germinate happily in chilly soil. Sow the seeds about 1/2 inch deep and 1 inch apart, keep the soil lightly moist, and watch how quickly they take off. In less than a month, you'll be pulling crisp, fresh radishes while many gardens are still waiting for the season to start. Here's the insider trick: don't harvest them all. Let a few plants grow on and go to seed. Their long taproots push deep into compacted soil, breaking it up naturally and improving drainage. As those roots decompose, they pull nutrients from below and leave them near the surface for your next crops. Radishes are like free, living tillers. For just pennies in seeds, you get early food and healthier soil. And if you enjoy bold flavors, the leafy tops are edible too, great in salads or lightly sautéed. It's one of the few crops where you can truly use the whole plant with zero waste. These 7 seeds aren't just about jumping the season. They're about working with nature's rhythm instead of against it, saving money by avoiding the spring rush, and growing food that genuinely tastes better because it developed in optimal conditions. The gardeners who thrive aren't the ones with the fanciest tools or biggest budgets. They're the ones who understand timing. February planting means you're harvesting while others are still shopping for transplants. It means stronger plants, fewer pests, better flavor, and money staying in your pocket. Start with just 2 or 3 of these if you're new to winter sowing. You don't need to do everything at once. Even one crop successfully grown from February seeds will change how you think about the growing season. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed to Earthly Gardening. We're here every week with practical, budget-friendly strategies that actually work in real gardens. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. If this video helped you, share it with a fellow gardener. Knowledge grows when we share it, just like our gardens. Drop a comment telling me which seeds you're planting this February. I read every single one, and I love seeing what this community is growing. Thank you for spending time with me today. Now get out there and get those seeds in the ground. Happy growing, and I'll see you in the next video.